Good morning everyone. So it's just about 6:30 and it is raining. I slept so well last night, so I'm still really tired, but it's only because it's like 6:30. But I woke up and it was like really nice weather and I was like, ooh, I could get a really early start. And I looked at the weather, it was like 7 o'clock, 70% chance of rain, and then 8 o'clock, 10% for the rest of the day. So I'm just going to let this pass, and then I'm going to pack up the tent. As you can hear, it's pretty rainy, but I'm going to pack up at like once the rain's gone, and then I'm going to steam it to Penzance. I'm really sad it's my last day. I am snug as a bug in a rug. Hey everyone, so I am about to head off. It's now 8:25. I've just saddled up with water, some dehydration tablets. The weather seems to be okay. It's a bit windy and breezy. I've been telling my life story. It's been really nice actually. I've been sort of telling my story and telling everyone about my walk, and they've been really interesting. I've even had an audience this morning. I'm not like used to like people being so interested in me, but they wanted to say hello. There you go. I mean, they have been, you know, just listen. They've been hooked on my every word. They just won't leave me alone. Yeah, I know. So thank you very much for listening, everyone. It's been a pleasure to meet you all. I'm here Monday through Wednesday, and I will see you all soon. Tickets are £5 each. Moo. Well, it's a windy, gusty morning today, but it's absolutely fine for walking in. The problem with walking today is it's along this type of path, and every single blade of grass seems to hold more water than a camel's hump. So I'm just getting like drenched, and it's not even raining. It's not fair, but it's absolutely fine for walking. But that looks like gorgeous down there, the sands. But I'm heading over there. Not far to go now. I'm feeling absolutely so on top of the world. I can't wait to get there. I don't think it's going to take very long. My campsite is actually 3 miles further in than I thought it was, so that takes off 3 miles today. And I can't wait. I literally cannot wait. I'm feeling really sad that it's my last day though, because I've just been so happy. But like seeing that spot over there where it's all like, I'm just so close. I'm really happy, and I'm looking forward to a comfortable bed, I have to say. The thing about pillboxes is they need to be like ever so slightly raised up and not quite so obvious. Mr. Engineer, you had one job. You had one job. Put the pillbox on the cliff edge, he said. Oh no, I'll build it on the sand, just in case we get Germans burrowing their way to England. One job. You know what, I don't care what anyone says. This country is pretty amazing. I mean, you know, we can walk the entire footpath, and all these little like things where there should be marshes and bogs, they've got these bridges, and it's all paid for us. I just, you know, for all its wrongs and what have you and bad points, it's got some pretty good points too. Guys, it doesn't get much quainter than this. Look at this. It's like a proper old fishing shed place. Amazing. I know it's private property, but it's to be done. Oh, imagine that. There's no chimney. Yeah, it's even got chimneys, look. Wow. Imagine living in one of those places for a little bit. It must be so old. It's like fused together. I love it. I love this history. Just such an old part of life. Well, it would be rude not to, wouldn't it? It has to be done. There we go, my contribution. Just come up over the hill, and there it is, St Michael's Mount. Lovely, beautiful, which means I've got a bit there to go. But it's blowing a storm, and I reckon I'm going to get some rain coming in. Keep walking along, and this part just on my way to Marazion, St Michael's Mount over there, and these fields are just full of lilac. Oh, there we go. It's just absolutely gorgeous, like an entire field full of these beautiful, beautiful flowers. Oh guys, it's literally like the sky just broke over there by St Michael's Mount. And it's like the wind is coming right this way, so I'm actually running, trying to make sure I get there on time. Well, the rain came, so I've taken shelter under a tree. I'm so glad I've been running for the last 15 minutes, because it is like proper coming down. It's not like the best shelter, but oh, it's better than nothing. And it gives me a few minutes just to catch my breath and breathe for a little bit. I'm like proper sweating. But it's been good. I've got that last like drive now. I can see Penzance. I've got St Michael's Mount there. I'm so close. I'm only a few miles away. Like, I just want to get there. I've been walking for a week and my brain says I want to get to, I'm hoping there's a Wetherspoons or something in Penzance, because I want food and I want coffee and I want more food and I want more coffee, and there's other things I want, you know, like ice cream and more coffee. So just run probably about a mile and a half. One thing I won't do is run up the hills, not with this one. So I run on the flat bits and the down bits and then just go on the top, because it's so boring otherwise. Screw it, I'm running uphill too. I just want it over and done with now. There we are, so close now. I can almost smell it, and that's why I'm just running. Okay, I've been running for about 25-30 minutes now. I made it past St Michael's Mount, and I'm now on the home stretch. This is literally the last run before Penzance, and I'm so happy. I've got like a proper like burn going on at the moment, so I'm just going to keep going until I drop. Well, I was just going to run the rest of it, but then I decided to have a coffee and a bacon bap beach box. Oh my goodness, it was delicious, and it was like served with a smile as well, so that was really, really nice. Just what I needed, because I hadn't eaten yet, so I just feel rejuvenated. So gonna head back and back to the path and get onto the coast path, and it's like 2.3 miles to go. Yay! There's just something so rugged about walking through the wind like this. Like, it's beasting on your face, but you just don't ever get too hot. It's amazing. Look guys, literally just there in the distance, and I'm feeling good. Just counting down the last, oh, that looks like about a mile now, and I'm feeling so good and sad, but good, like in a I've done this kind of way, you know, like that is the last stretch. It's going to keep me going, and I've accomplished it. I'm feeling ever so slightly emotional because this is my last drop of water from my bottle. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I bid you farewell, Mr. Bottle, for you have been the container of my water for many days. Mr. Bottle, you were made of plastic. You were never past it. You were always there, on it, like a carp on it, ready to quench my thirst whenever my need was first. Well, for those of you that know me, you will understand why I am doing this, but I have just found the railway. It's like an old station there, and then there's the railway bridge. I thought it was a railway bridge, and then there's the railway there. So I am very, very happy because I love trains, and anyone that knows me knows how much I love trains, but I'm not a train spotter. Oh, I spotted the train. Oh, it never ceases to amaze me, the emotion, the build-up of emotion that you get when you see that place. Now, I'm not crying, but I feel a lump in the back of my throat from just knowing that, like, over the last 7 days I've been on my way here, and then finally there it is, less than half a mile away. Oh, I just feel so much relief and happiness and joy, a sense of achievement, and oh, it really just like hits you in the back of the throat just when you get there. I can't describe the feeling. All I can say is do it yourself, because it is absolutely incredible. That's that sense of achievement. Well, I have done it. I've made it to Penzance, as you can see by the sign behind me. I'm also very happy because I've got the train in the background. It was awesome having it go by, and then another of the HSTs went by earlier as well. Another train, I got into 2, just gave him the thumbs up, which was awesome. So it was a really nice end to the walk. Sad, I know, don't care. It is who I am and something that makes me happy. But it has been an absolutely incredible time, from setting off and getting onto that ferry in Plymouth, and then all the routes, the heat, running out of water, meeting those ladies at the pub and camping in the pub garden, all the way through to, you know, the awesome Pole Ruin, where I camped that night and ended up going down to town. No food, couldn't get any food because the pubs were shut. Switching off in my mind that I wasn't going to have any food. Then go down to the disco where the Jubilees were, then watching the fireworks. Oh, the entire thing. Even getting heat stroke, even having to get like the train and cutting off like 47 miles. To be honest with you, that was the best thing I did, cutting off those miles, because ever since then I got better and I've just enjoyed my walks, and I've enjoyed every single moment of it rather than rushing like I normally do. And I've just felt just so free, so unbelievably free and happy. It's ridiculous. I can't quite get across how wonderful it has been to be on the trail with nothing but the trail. Trust in the trail, as Fergal the Mergal would say. My good friend Fergal the Mergal and his trusty didgeridoo with lights all wrapped around it. Awesome chap, awesome chap. Even to getting caught in that storm, in that awful weather, which was you know, not something that I had planned for, except that I did bring waterproofs, which I'm so happy about. But even that was fun. I got hyper during that. I was enjoying it, just getting caught in the rain. You can just get really caught up in, oh no, it's raining, it's ruined. But it wasn't ruined at all. Like, even if it had rained for 2 days and I ran out of stuff, I would have found somewhere to dry my stuff. I would have asked a campsite. There wouldn't have been a problem. So, and then pushing through, hearing the lighthouse, the magic of the lighthouse echoing across the sea as it did its toot, and seeing the lights, being able to get those toilets, just little things like those National Trust toilets that were open, which offered me respite whilst the rain went over. Oh my goodness, look at it. The colour of the sea. Absolutely incredible. It's just so blue. The phone camera's playing up, it's getting old. But yeah, so camping in that car park and pitching the tent there and hearing the rain overnight and being snug and cozy in my sleeping bag. My tent and my sleeping bag have become my best friend. They've literally become the best thing about this, and putting the tent up, packing it away, didn't even seem like a chore anymore. It was absolutely fine. And then being in the tent was a pleasure. I've never known it like that before. I've never spent so many nights in a tent in my life, and it was absolutely lovely. It was a joy to be in the tent, especially when it was like really windy outside and you could see it all rattling and waving in the wind. The waving wheat. And being all snug, and like this morning, hearing the rain on the tent and seeing the frame wobbling, but being so snug and dry when it's horrible outside makes you just feel so happy, and all your problems feel so insignificant when you're out on the trail like this. So and then this last bit, you know, I must have run about 3 miles with my pack on, so like seeing that I can do it, and I don't know, just being weird. Again, colour, gorgeous. Take some pictures whilst I'm doing that. And then finally, the last stretch, seeing the railway, seeing the old parts. Something about, I mean, for me, the railway is just, it's like a time trap. What gets me is just how much history, how many people that line has seen, and the changes of technology, the changes of, since the Industrial Revolution, when you know, they were laid, and they were the network of the country, and they kept the country going. That line has just seen so many people, and seen so many changes, and I'm just looking at the different types of technology used on the railway, and you know, you're looking on some of the ballast and you see some of the old bolts and some of the old bolt heads, and you just think, goodness me, that was like cutting edge at one time, and now we've changed it to the next one. And you know, that little diesel that was back there has been replaced with these amazing things, and you know, they're incredible, absolutely incredible machines. And so what a wonderful time. It has been the best time. I feel so happy, so unbelievably happy, and over the moon, and just overjoyed at the end of this walk. So I hope that that's maybe at least giving you a little bit of a boost, and maybe won't make you want to do it yourself, even if it's, you know. And I haven't been doing big miles either. You know, ever since I got a heat stroke, I've enjoyed every second of just doing shorter miles. And, you know, on a, got to respect the coast path, you know, on those sorts of routes. I wouldn't want to be doing more than 15 miles a day, not with this kind of pack. So it's been amazing. So you do it yourself, get out there, have a wonderful time, enjoy it, and take in scenery, take in creation, let it get the best of you, let it just overwhelm you with incredible awe, and get that sense of achievement that you've done it yourself, and that you walked, because you can absolutely do it, and I hope you do.